All right, this time we're going to make a 2x3 slanted Lego piece. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And we're going to build this one from the side. And so I'm going to just do this with lines. So I'm going to say, let's go from here, straight over, straight down, straight across, up, slanted. Now I haven't put any dimensions in, but hopefully I'm in the ballpark on what it needs to be. This is going to be a single Lego width right here, which is 5/16, which was pretty close. It's going to be standard Lego height, which is 3/8. This is going to be 3 Legos wide, which is 5/16 times 3, which is 15/16. And this right here is going to be a little bit smaller than a skinny Lego. So a skinny Lego has a height of, standard Lego has a height of 3/8. The skinny Lego typically has a height of 1/8, and this is actually a little bit less than that. So 1/8 is the same thing as 4/32. So we're going to call this 3/32. It's going to look something like that. Okay. Now all of these dimensions just dictated exactly what this slant needed to look like. So at this point I can now say extrude, and I'm going to extrude this across. I'm going to have it be 2 Legos in width. So 1 Lego is 5/16, so I'm just going to say times 2. And that makes it 10/16, which is the standard width for 2 Legos. Okay, so I now have a Lego. It's looking like this. I'm going to go ahead and put a knob on top. So we're going to take a sketch, put the sketch on top of there. Let's take a circle. We'll put it something like that. Standard Lego knob is going to be 3/16 of an inch in diameter. And the distance off the side is going to be 5/32. 5/32 this way, and 5/32 this way. And then we're going to go to extrude. We're going to extrude that knob up 1/16, like we've done with the other knobs. And then we can go here to rectangular pattern, select that as our feature, and the direction we're going to send it is along this line with a spacing of 5/16, and we only need 2 occurrences, so we'll hit OK, and we now have our knobs. Now the trickier part on this piece is going to be the underneath part. So we're going to go ahead and go to shell, and we're going to select that bottom face, and we're going to give it a thickness. We're going to have it shell out and leave a thickness of 1/16. So we now have the cavity of that, but that doesn't make it very attachable for other Lego pieces. So what they typically have are 2 circular shapes that come down from this. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to put the next sketch, instead of building it from the bottom up to this, we're going to build it from this surface and have it go down till it meets material. So I'm going to put a sketch on this face. And I'm going to draw 2 circles, and I'm going to make sure I don't attach it to any of the lines on here because I need to make sure I get it in exactly the right place. So I'm going to do a bigger circle and a smaller circle inside of it, something like that. Now I need to know that it is centered, so I'm going to say from center point to here should be 5/16 of an inch, and from center point to the side should also be 5/16 of an inch. Let me bring that up so you can actually see 5/16 of an inch, and that's going to make it centered. Now I also know that the diameter of this inside circle needs to be 3/16, and I don't know the diameter of this outside circle, but I do know that a knob needs to be able to fit right there, and you can see the preview of the knob that's on top. So I'm going to go up to project geometry, and I'm going to project the circle from the knob on the top so I can see where another knob would fit exactly. And then I can go to tangent, and I'm going to tell this outside circle to be tangent to this circle so that it would fit perfectly right in there, and now it will. So now I know exactly how big these circles need to be. So I can do this. Now typically we were extruding this and then patterning it. I'm not going to do that. In this case I'm going to pattern it and then extrude it. So I'm going to go to rectangular pattern, and I'm going to say this circle and this circle I want to pattern along this edge, and I want them spaced 5/16 of an inch so that the second one shows up right there, and I'll say OK. So now I've got my 2 sets of circles, and I'm going to go to extrude. I'm going to select 1, I'm going to select 2, and instead of a distance I'm going to tell it to go to next. That tells it to go until it hits more material, and I'll hit OK, and now it has gone to there, and that is the 2x3 slanted piece.